What I. Ew. Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about this one. That's a very beautiful creature at first glance. Um, nah, that's tough. White Iberian lynx is believed to have been spotted for the first time in history. Hmm, that's very tough. Yeah, very beautiful. Everybody been going crazy over this. That's dope. That's hard, right? That's hard.
Fuel? It's more than that. It's the fight in the fourth quarter, the extra step in overtime. Over 2,000 pro and college teams trust Honey Stinger for the fuel that works as hard as they do. Honey Stinger, the fuel teams trust.
What are you doing in a meeting that could have been an email? Losing interest. And what are you doing when you're keeping money in a traditional savings account? You're losing interest because you could be earning up to 8 times more with the Vanguard Cash Plus account. Learn more at vanguard.com/cash plus.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cesar, and we are talking about Zbeck today, ZBCN. Shout out to the Zebeckians. It is the 30th day of October, and here we are at about $0.00366. 9 hours, 44 minutes left in the day. Right at the base of this area that we've been in really since September 1st, right? We're just right at the base of this area here. We could find support right now. It's very possible that we go a little bit lower and then we find support. Still something of a higher low overall. The thing is, whenever you grind out an area like this, whenever you find support, time and time again, you likely will break through it. But now that we've already broken through it and we're coming back up, it's completely acceptable to find support here right now, right? Somebody was asking me, they're like, if you grind out an area and you're not going to hold support, why would you expect it to be support now? The reason is because we've already gone down, so now we're back up. Now it's a prior area of support that could once again become support here. But also, to that point, it's completely fine if we go below this level, if we do go below. And if we were to go lower, down there at 00357 to 0035, somewhere in that golden ratio zone, that would be an acceptable target as well. Let's look at the short-term stuff, see what we can come up with, see if that's the heading, the destination that we're going for, or are we moving up from here. I do feel like Bitcoin is probably at its low point. I doubt that we move too much lower. But again, there are a ton of longs to be liquidated between here and about $105,000. So we could drop another 3K or so. Bitcoin really could drop a little bit more, clear out these longs, max pain, max liquidations, everybody's crying. Shorts are having a great time. There's $21 billion in shorts, and every single time that we've seen this amount of shorts come up, it's been right here at this area. It's been right here at this area. It's been right here at this area, right here at this area. Every single one of these points in time was when we had 20 billion or more in short volume over a 30-day period. So we're definitely in those low zones now. I can't imagine that this move down persists too much further, but anything can happen. Looking at ZBEC here, looking at the 1 hour time frame. The RSI is sad. We're rejecting the 60, coming back down. Looks sad. Stochastics look like they want to come up, and that's fine. That's nice. And the MACD is also sad here. I'm actually surprised that the MACD is coming down. Overall, and the stochastics look like they want to come up, but you're oversold still, so I guess it's bearish overall. Overall, I would expect that we do go lower from here. And again, the next target area, the appropriate target to consider would be about 00357 to 0035 itself, and that is prior areas of support. That is prior support here as well, and our golden ratio area from our most recent low to high kind of pivot there. Looking at the 4 hour time frame, zooming out a little bit more, seeing if we can find anything suggestive of a bounce. Not really here. We had some bullish momentum building here. We even had a green tick. We flipped green yesterday, or no, early today, the very first 4 hour period of the day we flipped green, and we have soiled that. We've absolutely soiled it. Short of a massive immediate recovery from here, I don't think there's really much that's going to save us from breaking down. So I really do expect 00357 to 0035 to be the target area that we do interact with. We probably do go a little lower, guys. Stochastics look bearish, RSI looks bearish, MACD looks bearish. Daily time frame now, zooming out a little bit more, looking at the RSI, rejecting the 50. That's not good. We want to find support at the 40. Again, we're just going a little bit lower, so I think we still could hold the 40 as support. Even if we don't hold the 40 on the daily time frame, ZBEX seems to actually like to find support between the 40 and the 36 here, 35 levels, so that's okay. You don't have to hold 40 exactly, but something near here is probably where we're going to find support. The stochastics are so weird. Again, we talked about this yesterday. Just a weird, very odd area to find support, right? You found support up here before, right there and right there, so we gave you the benefit of the doubt here. Here you're just being kind of odd as far as the readings go. I don't know if we can trust the stochastics, and maybe that's because we're just moving sideways. Same thing with the MACD. I don't know if I trust it, though there is clearly some bullish momentum being built, or should I say bearish momentum is decaying. I'm not really looking to any of these indicators for suggestions of what we're going to do in the immediate term. I would just look at the RSI and say that here we've rejected the 50. We probably find support somewhere between about here, a little bit lower than where we are now, and here. We probably find support somewhere in this range, as we typically do, right? Typically, that's what it is. I really do doubt that we get into the oversold area, but time will tell. Looking at the weekly time frame, zooming way the hell out now for ZBCN, you can see that we do have, at the moment, lower lows in the RSI on the weekly time frame. We do at the moment have lower lows on the price. I keep saying at the moment because there's 3 days and 10 hours left in this week, so anything could happen. We could absolutely come back up by the end of this week and finish it like we did last week to the green effect. Stochastics are suggestive that we go lower. It's not really common to find support here, but for ZBCN it seems to actually be the exact area that you do find support. So if we close here or lower this week, that might be indicative that we do in fact go lower the next week as well, that we do get into that oversold zone, and then we start to recover. But again, I'm not under the assumption that we go below 0032. Okay, I don't think that we do that. I don't even think that we go below 0035, so time will tell. But overall, we are consolidating within this range still. Lower highs, higher lows, right? We're consolidating in this range. We're coming to the end of it. We're coming to the apex point where we likely will see a breakout. Typically, you don't break out at the end. Typically, you don't see that happen. You break out before. They say, different people say different things, right? Whenever you're 70% of the way through the pattern, you break out. Whenever you're 75% of the way, you break out. Something between 70 and 75%. We are certainly at that point. I'd say we're like 80% of the way through. So we're past the point of maturity. We should be looking to break out, and I think we will break out to the upside any day, any week now. I really do expect November to be a good month. And by the end of this month, we're looking for targets that are at, by the end of the month of November, we are looking for targets that are probably going to be akin to 1.5 cent or higher. I wouldn't be surprised at all if ZBCN was as high as 3 cents or more. We have seen a 10x in 5 weeks before. This, just getting to 3 cents itself would be about an 8.5x. So we could certainly see that in the next 4 weeks. But I would think something between 1.5 cents and 3 cents, 3.5 cents maybe, is to be expected by the end of November. 4.5 cents to 8 cents is to be expected by the end of December. And then as the new year approaches, as we get into 2026, I would expect that we do have our cycle ending finale that'll take us all the way up to somewhere around 40 to 50 cents by the end of the cycle. I don't really have anything else that I want to talk about. I'm kind of depressed looking at the price action right here, looking at Bitcoin doing its thing, looking at every coin on this list just being in the red, except for Xano. Xano's always in the green, man. It holds up well. So does Soon. Hey, Swiftcoin's holding up too. Soon holds up well in moments like this. Shout out to SPA, also holding up well. But it's depressing, man. It's just depressing. We've been waiting for so long. We've been on the brink of seeing new all-time highs, and it's really the worst because Bitcoin here, man, we've gotten the test, we've gotten the tease, the taste of new all-time highs both times, and both times promoted immediate selling off afterwards. I'm very confident. Don't let my depression intimidate you. I'm very, very confident that Bitcoin and crypto will recover. I'm very confident that we are going to break out to the upside. I keep trying to find where I was, but I can't. That's okay. I was trying to find the megaphone shape here, but I guess I didn't. I'd have to go really far back. I don't believe that this pattern is going to break out to the downside. I do believe that we're going to break out to the upside. The signs are there. The partial decline is there. We will break out. We will prevail. But again, days like this are depressing, right? We're down. We're down. We were looking so optimistic a few days ago, and now we're down. Things suck. If we're looking at the Fear and Greed Index, I'm not the only one feeling it. I'm sure you guys are feeling it too. Just persevere, okay? Persevere. Everything's fine. But damn it if it isn't testing. Damn it if it isn't trying being in these markets right now, especially whenever you're seeing stocks like Google pumping through the roof, the S&P 500, the stock market. Everybody's having a good time except for the crypto bros. Our time will soon come. And the people who are like me, who are saying that, it seems like we're shouting into the void. But soon enough, our prayers will be heard. You just have to be patient, persevere, and hold out for a little bit longer. ZBEC and the rest of crypto is going to pump here pretty damn soon. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. Bye.
For people with eosinophilic esophagitis, or EOE, you can treat your EOE,
Or you can get with that. Or just deal with symptoms. Dupixent is a breakthrough treatment proven to help reduce inflammation in the esophagus and improve swallowing.
Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away if you have trouble breathing or wheezing or swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or throat. Tell your doctor of new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection or asthma. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor.
Talk to your EOE specialist about Dupixent.
What's the word? What y'all on? How y'all feel, man? We back in action. Kenny B, what's the word? Grady Baby, what's shaking? Time to demonstrate for sure. It's demonstration time for sure. BX in the building. What's up, Kenny? Shout out ATL, shout out to 910. What it do? K-Dog, we back. My people. If they know, they know. Shout out to the MIAO. Friday. Man, we got Mississippi. Shout out Biloxi. You know, I got family in Jackson. Man, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. We gotta get the likes up, man. As soon as we get the likes up, I'm gonna get right into it, man. Y'all see there's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shit going on, man. We got this shit heating up. And thank you to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all supporting your boy, you feel me? And just share the live, man. Get the like button up. And it's on and popping, man. It's on and popping. You got Strange in the building. Shout out Strange. Yeah, I was out there. At K-Dog, yeah, I was out there. You know, so I just, you know, it's crazy, man. People just don't understand the things I've seen, man. I definitely seen a lizard person, though. We're gonna talk about that today. People keep asking me about that, but
Like lizard person. But
when I snatched Neo hat off, he was pissed off, bro. So I'm gonna be doing some changes to this live. I'm about to have a call-in number so people can call in. I got a real show set up, man. I got all the equipment, and we finna get to it, man. We finna get to it. Can I get the 20 likes? I get the 20? They do live and walk among us. They do. That is a fact.
You're here to learn what you don't know, yes? So I'm gonna dial in right now and dive into some of the most common misconceptions of multifamily real estate or of real estate investing, period, that keeps people stuck and in small deals. Smaller deals are valued by what's called a cash flow comparable model. 20 units plus, the value is determined by the cash flow. But one of the biggest misconceptions, bigger equals more risk. If I own a property, a small one, and my competitor down the road gets in trouble and sells for cheap, what happens with the value of my deal? It goes down. On the flip side, if I have a 100-unit apartment building and my competitor, a neighbor or whatever, gets in trouble and they sell for cheap, it does not impact my property because my...
All the equipment, And we finna get to it, man. We finna get to it. Can I get the 20 likes? I get the 20? They do live and walk among us. They do. That is a fact. Got no jumper book too, so we got no jumper booked, man. It's booked. We everywhere. We active. We outside. One more like. Okay. We're finna get right into it, man. So, I've been getting a lot of questions about the whole lizard person thing. Now, I'm gonna be honest right now, you know, this is not something I ever was into. Like, I wasn't familiar with like how much dialogue there is about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't know it was a thing. I wouldn't know it was a thing at all. So, you know, in this line of work, you frequent places, bro, that the highest of society go to. So the place I was at is a place in Chicago called Studio Paris. Studio Paris is located 59 West Hubbard. It's a restaurant on the first level, and the top level is a nightclub. But my favorite nightclub, the most beautiful ladies you ever see. A lot of this is where the who's who go to enjoy themselves, have a good time. Salute to everybody checking in, everybody that's new to the chat real quick. I'm about to get into the whole situation, the night when I seen the lizard person. So, you know, I always work in tandem with somebody. So I'm working in tandem with my cousin. My cousin, he's a police officer now, so I'm not gonna say his name, but if he wanna come on here and talk, I'll line that up. But, you know, very aware guy. And, you know, I try to line myself up with people that have a lot of integrity, is gonna tell the truth, because hard to build a business based off lies. Now look, we in the section, we got models in the section, we got lawyers and doctors in our section, we standing on the couches. So we can keep a bird's eye view of everything that's going on. My cousin tapped me, he said, bro, I just seen the devil. What? This is somebody who don't joke, he very literal. It's like somebody who play around. So for him to say to me that he just seen the devil, I'm like, okay, what do you mean by that? He said, bro, she had a long tongue and her face was covered in scales, looked like a snake. So I'm listening to him. I'm listening to the man, I'm looking him in his eyes. I'm looking him in his eyes because I got to make sure he's not drunk and shit like that. His bottle ain't been spiked. You got to check all of this type of shit. So I say, where did you see this person? He pointed across from us in another section. Okay. I look across. What do I see? I seen a person. Bald, scales, like brownish green scales over the face. Tongue, like the tongue was like licking on the side of his face, on this side. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. You see what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I am. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, man. It shocked me to my soul, and it made my heart race. My heart don't really race like that, man. Because, you know, I'm used to being in tough, crazy situations. Everybody always say, you know, I got ice water in my veins. People always say that. So check this out. Me and this person make eye contact. And I say, you know what? I'm going to step down and I'm going to go over here and see if I can see. Maybe it's a mask. Maybe there's somebody with body modifications. You see what I'm saying? Check this out. If I'm lying, I'm flying on the game. I step down, I'll go across, and I see this person still looking at me. Now, when I get close though, she stepped behind the guy. And now it's a normal lady again. But she's smiling at me though. So I reached out and I tried to shake her hand. Now when she touched my hand, her hand was cold, like it was cold, like ice cold.
Hey, Papa.
All right, see.
And of course, our BTMers. So let's start the screen share and see what we can see. First, this is shout out to Caleb and Brown. Caleb and Brown is a crypto brokerage that, if you're new to crypto, will help you navigate the crazy and exciting world of crypto. They give you 24/7 support. You actually talk to a person, which is a crypto expert, and a real 24/7 support. And they give you a personal broker assigned to you that knows what you're looking for, knows your needs, and can help you find the crypto, the blue chip, the altcoin, or whatever you're looking for. So big shout out to Caleb and Brown. And thanks for all you that support the channel and use my link to sign up. Looks like more and more people are going over there. So let's check the bubbles real quick. ZBEC is down 4.2% on the day, down 0.2 on the hour, 4.2 on the day. I'm pretty sure this is going to change soon. 1.3 on the week, 1.3 on the month, and up 255% on the year. So H-bar is up 13%. Helium is up 9.1. Arch Block is up 12.5. Aerojones up 2.1. Algorand's up 1.3. Fartcoin is up 0.9. Peanut the Squirrel is up 0.6. CFX is up 1.2. Spale is up 2.8. Mogcoin is up 0.7. Sky's up 1.1. GigaChat is up 0.7. Tau is up 8.3. Mr. Miggles is up 3.2. World Mobile is up 0.4. XRP is up 0.2, down 1.5 on the hour, up 7% on the week, down 6.4 on the month, up 409 on the year. Caspa is up 1.1. McCade is up 6%. Rating is up 7.1. Render's up 1. Hex is up 10%. AI 16Z's up 1.8. Bitcoin is up to 114,000. It did hit 116 today and came back down. It is up 0.1 on the day, down 0.4 on the hour. For the week, it's up 1.3. For the month, it is up 4.6. And for the year, it is up 69.2%. CRO is up 5.1% on the day, down 0.9 on the hour. And Trump